be tiresome.
I like this game. It's simple. I don't have to think about it.
Okay.
Uh, Fuck. So after kind of experiencing subspace again, what do you think of that mode? After getting a refresher.
I really enjoy Subspace. To be honest, it's I love like one. I love how like the little details for like the enemies are incorporated into like how you fight them, or at least it's most evident with the like the Koopa Troopas and the Goombas
Oh, go eat a
because
dick.
you can just jump on them like in the Mario game. Cool.
Oops, I forgot about the part where there are other stars in one world. I'm such a fucking retard.
It's like, where do I go now? It's like
Oh right, the toy galaxy. Oops.
it's like yeah, just Mario, except he's all the monsters in the Hercules movies. He's like,
What?
Mario, the stars would be that way.
I love a meme. I watched that movie the other day, by the way, with my folks. Well, half of it. We didn't make it through the rest because we were all very sleepy. So we were like,
Uh,
watch it another time? Okay. And then we never watched it again.
I love that movie so much.
Honey, you mean Hercules? Wait, what the hell's my phone on? 8%? Yeah, that'll make it through another hour. Okay,
Okay.
Let me plug that bad boy in.
Pull that greasy pig out, and bam, you got yourself a cake.
Yeah, pull that greasy pig out, and boom, you got yourself Danny DeVito.
Pull my greasy cock out and bam. Ugh. Nah. Nobody should ever have to witness my dick. It's disgusting. I want to cut off.
Personally, after finding out that okay, there's basically two versions of a penis.
Really?
There's the uncircumcised version, and then there's the circumcised one.
Uh,
We both,
we both
we
will.
both, we both currently have the circumcised one
Wait, how do you know what my penis looks like?
because it's a common practice in hospitals to cut off the little itty bitty thing of flesh that covers up the head of the dick.
It covers the whole head?
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Oh. No, yeah, I think. Wait, why would I tell you that? I'm not gonna say anything about my fucking dick.
Ah, yes, the trickster.
The negotiator. Also, I never realized how bad the CGI was in the prequels. Like, okay, it could be good sometimes, but when I'm looking at pictures from it and I'm like, oh, is that the Clone Wars show? I feel like it could have been better.
Okay, I can kind of understand that, but I still appreciate the prequels for what they were.
They were just stupid, and I love stupid.
Yeah, they were stupid, and they actually had more action and adventure to them compared to fucking the original trilogy, which had Luke being a whiny bitch.
We never
Like,
appreciate a bad thing until we find out how much worse it can get.
yeah.
Have we talked about this before on the channel? Like, what's your opinion on the sequel trilogy?
So, I think we have a few times, but basically it just like boils down to sequel trilogy is shit.
Hmm.
Like, it just boils down to, like, yeah, this is fucking garbage.
Oh yeah, did you hear about one of George Lucas's ex-wives talking about the movie? The sequel trilogy. She says she like actually hates it.
Oh my god, yes.
I think she walked out
Uh,
on The Force Awakens after Han died because she was just so upset by that.
Dude, I fucking cried when Han Solo died. Like, I just knew something was wrong at that point in the movie.
It did immediately go wrong. Me and the folks rewatched The Force Awakens recently. It was pretty okay up until that point.
Yeah, like, just watching him just get like of all the ways to kill off Han Solo, he has to not die and like, or like he has to die in such a not blaze of glory sort of way like that. Like, if anything, I would have expected him going out shooting fucking TIE fighters and shit, but no. Fucking lightsaber stabbing him.
Yeah, he goes out like a bitch trying to convince his edgelord son not to be so edgy.
Yeah. But Dad, the fucking Empire had cookies.
The dark side is cooler than you think. He is no... You just don't understand the dark side, Dad.
I want to be like Grandpa. Well, Grandpa was a horrible person. He was racist.
He was racist. That's what Darth Vader was known for. Not his child murderer, genocidal, psychotic bullshit, or blowing up a planet. Nah, he was a racist.
I kind of want to see it. Just like you do realize that Darth Vader, like, murdered, like, a bajillion children, right? Like, what?
Oh, he did? He scratches his ginormous nose in fear as he realizes what he's done.
Takes off his fucking Sith tunic to reveal, like, Kylo swole.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the fuck that meme was, where it's just like him but really buff.
I don't think that's him, but really, I think that's just him.
Oh, Ben Swallow, that's it.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
God, fuck you, Internet. That's really good. Swallow, eat a dick. I love that. And then fucking Kylo says to Rey, "Check out my pecs, little man."
Yeah, and then that Space Jam-esque music starts playing, and it says, like, I want to stay this way forever.
Did I tell you about the time the Space Jam played at work?
Oh, yeah, you told me about it. You even mentioned it in the live stream.
Oh, yeah. This week on the memes that play on the radio at work, fucking Gangster's Paradise played.
Oh, sweet.
And I immediately thought of the Sonic movie.
That song's actually such a good bop, though.
It is. Amish Paradise sucks.
Okay, Amish Paradise is not really that good yet. So, watching those guys, like, actually sing the song without, they don't use auto-tune or anything. It was before using computers to amplify your voice. And I always appreciated that they did that.
What, Amish Paradise or Gangster's Paradise?
No, the guys who sang Gangster's Paradise, they didn't use any, voice amplifying things. It was just their voices.
Oh yeah, they did a great job with that song. It's too bad it's going to be associated with the awful version of the Sonic movie. I
actually saw earlier that Cinemassacre, they're doing a podcast thing now, and they did an episode with Scott the Woz where they were doing a tier list of video game movies.
Yeah.
And there's actually a lot more movies than I thought there were.
I know, right?
Video games.
It's weird. I saw a video talking about video game movies, and there was a bunch from low rate, nobody knows horror games. I was like,
the one that I remember, the two horror games they talked about was the first Resident Evil game and then Silent Hill. Those were the only two survival horror games that they ranked.
Which one's the one with the Pop-Tart jump scare? Or is that either of them? I don't know. I just remember this one horror movie that has a really generic name, where the first jump scare of the movie is a Pop-Tart popping out of the toaster.
I'm just gonna.
What are you gonna?
I'm going to go to Google.
Are you gonna look up Pop-Tart jump scare?
Pop-Tart jump scare. Just to see what comes up.
It's gonna be a 2-second video of a Pop-Tart jumping out of a toaster. It's real. That really happened in a movie. Fucking Pop-Tart.
Yes, the Pop-Tart challenge with Matt Pat. That is definitely what I was looking for.
How many of these do you want? 50, you fucking greedy asshole. Fine, I'll go get you 50 Pop-Tarts. 50 Pop-Tarts, 50 Starbits. 50 Starbits.
Okay. Pop-Tart jump scare movie.
I'm sorry, I just thought of typing that in on Google. It's really funny. Where are my other Starbits? Holy shit, I'm
It's one of the it's Silent Hill Relevation.
I knew it was Silent Hill. Well, did you watch it?
Yeah, but I think it was the sequel movie, not the first Silent Hill they made.
Did you watch the Pop-Tart jump scare?
That's funny that there's just that they just like jump scare the audience with a fucking Pop-Tart.
That was the best thing in the world.
Yeah, I just took a few seconds to look at like a 2-second video of just the Pop-Tart coming out.
You ass. This fucking game sets me up for failure. Fine, kill me. Do it. Do it. Goodbye.
9, 1. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I keep forgetting Psychic Bubbles made that. He made one of the best memes of our century. A decade, not century. That might be too much.
One of the best memes of our millennia.
Of our generation.
Of fucking humanity.
Are you kidding? One of the best memes is the devious look. You go out and steal shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunger Pangs. I thought
don't do drugs, kids, but steal shit from school.
You go to hell before you die.
Yeah.
Yay, hell.
That was fun.
You know what's the weirdest thing in the world today? Oliver, of all people, suggested we watch the Sonic movie.
Oh.
It was like, wow, really? And he actually does. He really likes it. I'm like, wow, someone of your intelligence likes my autistic shit.
Like someone of your criticizing stature really enjoys this movie?
No, it's just that he's like the smartest person in the world. He is so brilliant. And it's like, you like the Sonic movie? All right.
Like I like the, personal, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, to each their own, I guess, but yeah, I wouldn't expect Oliver, of all people, to actually sit down and watch that.
It's probably
okay,
just,
cool.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty cool. I mean, wow. It's just like, maybe just like me, I'm very tired of all the negative bullshit, and having anything that could even be remotely considered fun is now considered some of the best movies out there.
Yeah, like, I remember... Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna get squished.
I'm gonna look at that video real quick, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, let's rank every single video game movie that ever existed.
Okay.
Including all 8 million of the Resident Evil movies that you probably never watched.
I haven't watched most video game movies. I think I've watched Detective Pikachu and the Sonic movie, and that's it.
You uncultured swine.
Excuse me for not liking the Mortal Kombat movie that was boring as fuck.
Shush.
Though I did watch that when I was like 13 and I thought everything was boring.
Did you watch the new Mortal Kombat movie? Or...
No, I like that old one I watched with you. Granted, I was like what, 6 years younger, so it's like my opinions on stuff have changed a lot. Who knows? Could be a lot more entertaining, but back then it was really boring. But no, I haven't seen the new one. I should watch it, but what do you think of that movie?
Basically, from the gist I keep hearing from people online, it's basically, okay, the gore is better, but it has a shittier plot.
Fucking hell. I don't get this weird hitbox. Like, okay, I'm right beside the thing, and then as soon as it moves, Mario just squishes, even if I'm not squished. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You gotta trust your instincts.
No, 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 no. My instincts aren't good. They stink.
Okay, there we are. I skipped to the fucking end of the video. I have like the full fucking tier list. So
Okay.
basically, like the for some reason the 4 movies they have an S tier, or like the one of the movies they have an S tier is Double Dragon. I don't know why that movie's there. From what like they even like talk shit about it in the fucking video. Okay.
Maybe it's one of those so bad it's good sort of things.
Probably. But then the next, like the other 3 movies that are in this tier, the Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within.
Never seen that one.
And then the first live action Mortal Kombat movie, because that movie's fucking phenomenal.
Okay.
Compared to the new one. And then the Street Fighter movie.
Where do they rank the Sonic movie?
A tier.
Really? Huh. I didn't expect that. I feel like when I hear people criticize Sonic, I always expect it to be like, oh, this is either an amazing video game movie or it sucks. I never hear anybody say, oh, it's fine. I guess
basically the way they ranked it is like, how entertaining is the movie to watch? Like, no matter how shitty it is, how entertaining is it to watch?
That's how all fucking movies should be. Because you're going there to be entertained. You're not going there because, oh, the cinematography. You should be like, hey, am I going to have fun while watching this?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me...
Like the rest of A tier also consists of the first Resident Evil movie and Detective Pikachu, and then Sonic the Hedgehog.
I disagree on Detective Pikachu. I think that movie was really boring.
But I would give that like a B tier.
It's like a bore fest with Ryan. Is it Ryan Johnson? Is his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. He tries to make jokes like all the time as Pikachu, and it's just, shut up, dude. You're not funny. Cut it out.
Like, get off the stage.
Boo, your steak. Has anybody heard about forks?
And then the movies they have in B tier, Super Mario Brothers, Tomb Raider, the first one.
Oh, like the 1990s one.
Doom, Silent Hill, and then Pokemon, the first movie.
Do they have all the Pokemon movies on there, or just like one of them?
Just the first movie.
Okay, good, because there's like 20 Pokemon movies. I think they make them yearly.
Yeah, isn't there like a new one? I think they saw a trailer for like a new one coming out.
I don't know.
C tier. Next up, in C tier, we have Wing Commander.
Okay, I never heard of that.
Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, made by Disney.
Disney, huh? Weird.
Yeah, Disney. It's so weird to say that Disney made a video game movie.
I was about to say, I guess they did Wreck-It Ralph, but that's not really a video game movie. It's probably a movie about video games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what like one of their critique things was. It's like the only movies included are ones based on games, not ones based on the concept of a video game.
Yeah.
And then Warcraft and Rampage with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Those were all C tier.
I think about it.
Next up, D tier, the sequel to the Mortal Kombat live action movie Annihilation, because
Damn it.
Because I can agree that movie's fucking dog shit.
Is that the one we watched?
No, we watched the first one, the good one.
Oh. I think I lost track because we were at like the 50-minute mark or something like that. I don't know. Damn it. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Do not die. Don't die. Please live.
Don't die. Careful, SpongeBob.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh. Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh.
Okay, yeah, like the rest of D-tier, including Mortal Kombat Annihilation, we have a movie called Max Payne. I forget the fuck that game is. Assassin's Creed.
Did I really?
And the newest Mortal Kombat is D-tier.
Okay. Really? That stinks. I hate when a movie comes out and it's not even so bad it's good. It's just fucking boring.
Like, if you want to watch some serious gore, or like some good blood and guts strewn about the place, with some semi-decent comedy, then sure, the new Mortal Kombat's good, but story-wise, it's...
I don't know.
The story sucks worse than the first live-action movie. You really gotta try to make it that shitty.
Is it one of those movies that's like 2.5 hours long? Because fuck that shit. I'm sick of that.
Yeah. What happened to a movie just being like a solid hour and 15 minutes?
Yeah. God damn it, Mario.
E-tier, we have a movie called Postal. I forget what the fuck that game is even. I think it's like GTA, but stupid.
Okay, eat a cock.
And then the sequel to Tomb Raider. That was kind of poo-poo.
Yeah, no Mario Galaxy. I don't want to save my progress. Of course I want to save my progress, you fucking dicks. You fucking dick. Always naysaying. Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
See that clip all the time. People put a picture of Bowser over it and suddenly it's a meme. It is actually kind of funny. Hey Mario.
And then, like, finally, the only movie in F tier, Street Fighter: Legend of Chun-Li.
Oh yeah, Legend of Chun-Li. They did a movie about Chun-Li before Ryu or Ken or anything.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have that sex appeal in there. The actor is stupid.
You know what's weird on DeviantArt? I actually haven't seen that many Chun-Li TFs, even though it's like, really? She has a giant ass. I'm surprised you people didn't do anything with that.
Well, yeah, she's got fucking thunder thighs, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, I saw a really weird one of Mario turning into Chun-Li. I'm like, don't do this with Mario. He's like a hairy little man. What's attractive about that? Shut up. Did I tell you about it? I just remembered this. Unrelated to anything, but did I tell you about how at work I was listening to like Oni Plays while I was doing my work? And there was a bit where Chris said DK Donkey Kong, and I had to like physically exert energy into not saying he's the leader of the bunch out loud.
It's just you, but a SpongeBob and Patrick, where it's like, don't sing along.
It's the Donkey Kong theme song. I know.
It's the DK rap.
And like my manager walks up to me and goes, DK Donkey Kong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just cuts to you and you're slowly melting.
God, that bit of that movie freaked me out as a kid. Yeah, and then
There's a lot of bits in that movie that kind of like would probably freak a child out.
That movie was fucking insane. It's the dumbest shit ever. Love it.
Like, especially just thinking about like the whole concept of SpongeBob and Patrick drying up and just turning into a sponge in a sea star.
I hate that.
And how they look like real life.
I can't believe I've heard people are starting to say that movie is mid, but it's like, really? I think it's fucking awesome still.
Yeah, like that movie's freaking great. For a Nickelodeon movie of all things. I haven't watched the Jimmy Neutron movie, but I know that SpongeBob movie is like the best one you can watch.
It's probably the best movie based on a cartoon at the very least.
And then the Steven Universe, the movie, it's like...
That movie, I have disliked it more and more over the course of time.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
If it actually was the finale of Steven Universe, I would have been perfectly fine with that. But no, it had to get another season.
even though it doesn't do very well in any category. It doesn't do merch well, doesn't do ratings well.
Yeah, like, my God, there's what was there? It was like, I think there was like one plushie of like Steven that
There
you
were a
could
bunch of
get.
little tiny Steven Universe plushies, like little chibi versions of the characters. I had like 4 of those. I had Steven, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl.
Uh,
They weren't very good looking toys, but I got them just because I'm a Steven Universe guy. Well, I was.
oh yeah, that reminds me of the Supersonic 1014 person that is remaking the Everything Wrong with Steven Universe, like season 1 episodes.
I saw his first episode, and I'm glad he's back, but he's not that good still. Like, he can do his ambitions and whatnot, but his writing's just mid. I think what would really interest me is I wish someone from the animation industry or somebody who knows a lot about animation would talk about that show. Or, like, dig into it. Or just some, like, cartoonist experts, because it feels like the only people that bitch about it are no ones on the internet.
I can understand that, yeah.
Ugh. Honestly, overall, what did you think of that show?
It was an interesting concept on paper, but I feel like it should have been done differently. Like, I don't know how. Like, I don't want to exactly sit here for like the next 5 minutes and think of like, how would I like redo Steven Universe?
Probably should have been on Adult Swim for one thing.
Like, maybe just do something with. Okay. The gems basically act like his mom, since like, oh, spoiler, he is his mom technically because of reasons.
Spoiler, they mention it in the first episode.
And like, have his dad still there, of course, because Greg's a decent character, despite how stupid he is at sometimes.
All the characters have their own stupid moments, to be fair.
True. But like, do something that involves like stakes instead of everyone just being perfectly fine with like the crystal gems just existing. Like, do just like a cliche secret identity sort of thing where it's like they have shape shifting abilities, so maybe they have to shapeshift to blend in with everyone else.
Yeah, that would be cool, but then I guess it gets difficult when you gotta start putting in like the gem war bullshit. I guess that could just never happen, but I don't know. It's such a tricky and messy concept with a lot of potential, but it's hard to make into a thing.
Yeah.
I think you definitely can't have everything they did and have a cohesive story. You gotta pick stuff that makes sense.
Like, basically, like, here's one, like, you gotta do, like, you can do 2 different things with it. You can do what they did.
Story time with the fucking comments.
Well, okay, never mind, that makes the 3rd option. You can do what they did, which is where they take, like, random shenanigans that happen in town while this whole lore of fucking gem wars is on top of all that, but is always overshadowed by the Beach City shit. Or you could just have a show that's just the Crystal Gems and Steven doing shit in Beach City and not having to worry about aliens and like other gems showing up.
Yeah, maybe. God
or
damn
you could just have it focus entirely on the Gem War stuff and fuck Beach City.
Maybe they should have just taken like, oh, they're the last of their kind. They should have taken that approach. Not worried. If they can't do the stuff right, don't do it at all.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like the character designs for most of the everyone in that show just looked Ugh.
They're ugly and unappealing. They're all fat and gross and fucking pencil people. It's just awful.
Like, ew, oh, sick.
Well, like kids aren't gonna want to buy toys of it, and adults aren't gonna want to fuck it. So there's no appeal for anybody.
Like, God, give Pearl some titties for God's sake.
Give her some. Honestly, give her some depth. She's a literal pencil person. She's a fucking skinniest thing out there. She looks like lemon grab.
It acts like Logan Crush sometimes.
Honestly, I don't think Cartoon Network makes a lot of its money from merchandising, and I'm surprised. Of all the shit they cancel because no toy sales, they don't cancel Steven Universe.
Because all the millennials like the lore.
I think, okay, an industry like Insider, somebody who worked in the animation industry and got blacklisted, actually did give the reason. They never canned it because they didn't want to get like bad press for canning a show from their first female show creator.
Oh,
That's why Steven Universe was around. Also, all the hiatuses were.
Having people say that you're sexist.
You know, all the hiatuses were there because Cartoon Network needed to find like the perfect spot to drop the show where there would be no competition. They couldn't have it compete with anything because they needed it to look like it was performing really good.
Hmm.
I mean, it was terrible. I think they should just like reboot it, maybe give it to like a Korean studio or something and have them do it.
Oh, fuck no, make it an anime.
Make it an anime, it'd probably work better.
Animation would probably look better, too.
Animation would definitely look better. Fucking I could animate it better. Anybody, a deaf monkey with no fingers could animate that better.
It'd probably take me 10 years, but I could animate it better.
And then Rebecca's retarded husband with fucking Asperger's got his own show because Cartoon Network's retarded and doesn't know how to greenlight stuff.
It's like, okay, some monkey.
Okay, KO. Oh boy, that's a good show, isn't it? No.
I liked it for what it was.
It felt like, you know when you're 12 and you're really stupid and you write lore and stories that don't make sense and are really autistic and you put on the DeviantArt and you're like, man, I'm gonna make a show out of this one day.
Yeah.
That's like if that autistic 12-year-old actually got their show.
Basically, yeah. And then came up with shitty crossovers like Sonic and Captain Planet.
Sonic, that totally proves the autism. Too, it's like, that's like Christian bullshit. Okay, KO meets Sonic.
Well, yeah, they're like, especially, and on top of that, they even make a Christian reference in a storyboard for the Sonic episode.
I mean, it is only something a really stupid kid could think of. Also, the show, just like Steven Universe, was storyboarded like a monkey's dried up pink asshole.
Yeah, it was one of those shows that always looked different somehow. Like, nothing was ever consistent.
And they had, just like Steven Universe, it always has that one or two storyboarders that can almost make a scene look good, but fucks up in their own special ways.
Yeah. There's the one storyboarder that makes characters too short, too fat, too wide, too long.
Gets everything wrong. His name is, what was it? I always bitch about him. Lamar Abrams, that's it.
Yeah.
He sucks donkey dicks, and I'm glad he hasn't been working on any more Cartoon Network shows. At least I don't think. He's probably working on Craig of the Creek now that I think about it. That show looks exactly like the stuff he draws.
I don't even know what the hell's even on Cartoon Network anymore.
I told you about the preschool block they have now, right? Where like 6 hours of it is baby shows, 6 hours of it is actual Cartoon Network.
As far as I can tell, I imagine they just have they have the total drama show.
Yeah, Total Drama Baby Show. Teen
and
Titans
then
Go.
probably Teen Titans Go.
They've got Craig of the Creek. I'm not sure if this show is still going on, but it's this dumb one called Summer Camp Island.
Hmm.
It looks like a wispy, shitty indie children's book. And
Bleh.
the main character's name is Oscar, and that makes me really uncomfortable. They've got a new Thomas the Tank Engine reboot. It's 2D animated, and it looks like shit.
Wait, it's not like so. Wait, Thomas isn't like a PBS Kids thing anymore. It's like a fucking Cartoon Network show.
I guess so.
The fuck?
I don't fucking know. It's airing on Cartoon Network, that's all I know.
That's shitty.
Oh yeah, they've also got a Wee...
It's like when they made Bob the Builder,
They also got a Wee Bear
but then
Bears
they made
baby
him
spinoff
British,
going.
and he had a really shitty black sidekick.
What the fuck? Didn't they make that really bad CGI too?
Yeah, it's a really shitty like 3D animated show too. On top of all of that,
And they did like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse thing where like instead of giving him just black eyes, they gave him tiny eyes with pupils inside of it.
yeah. It's like it's not like I'm against him. I like Bob's design out of everyone else, but everyone else is just like, ugh. I don't like it.
Eh.
I don't like this.
I don't like watching this. Is this where we are now? We're criticizing baby shows.
Yes.
What is the matter with us?
It's like, what did you think of the trailer for Clifford the Big Red Dog, the live-action movie?
It looks weird, under budgeted, most definitely. Does not look like anyone cares while making that. It's kind of like, remember that Tom and Jerry movie that came out in March and like no one gave a shit? Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
It's like another one of those
remember that.
situations where they're just gonna release it and no one's gonna give a shit. They're gonna get a small chunk of change, and LS Mark will make a video about it 11 years from now being like, does anyone remember the Clifford movie?
Or he's gonna make a movie as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. Does anyone remember the Michelles versus the Machines or whatever it is? That's a really good movie. Why? I don't know.
Because it's made by Sony, I think. I don't know.
Who knows? All animated movies look the same now.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's a Sony movie because it's somewhat similar to how Spider-Verse was animated.
Remember the Ugly Dolls
I think
movie? With
that was like
Donald
the main
Trump?
appeal for it. Is like, oh, look at the art style.
Remember that one animated movie about the British dog where Donald Trump was voiced by Shadow the Hedgehog?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one dog wants to fuck the other dog really bad.
And Trump took a selfie with the Queen, and everyone took that and made it into Trump taking a selfie with Shadow. I love that picture because it fits so well.
Yeah, that's what happens in Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. Way before Trump even became president.
Yeah, Trump takes a selfie with Shadow, and then Black Doom comes and says, "You must delete that selfie."
How dare you take a selfie with my child?
He says, "Joshua, give back my blood to me." And Trump goes, "Give me another pancake." Oh.
And women have pancake. Oh.
That's what it was. Imwamaham. That sounds like Indian garbled bullshit. That's a good topic. Adventure Time. Yeah, or poop.
Oh, I'll give it a solid yeah. I like that show. Seasons, it's like SpongeBob. Seasons 1 through 3 were pretty decent. Everything else later just fucking sucked.
I say 1 through 3 good, 4 and 5 okay, 6 and beyond sucks ass. Will you stop breaking stuff I don't want you to break?
No.
Okay, how do you feel about them making another Adventure Time spin-off show? The Fiona and Cake one.
Okay, I guess.
It's gonna be on HBO Max. Gonna have like 10
if
episodes.
It's just about Fiona and Cake, and they're not gonna have. If they have minimal to like little to no Ice King interruptions, then sure.
Well, they're gonna have Simon in it, like the normal Ice King. Well, not normal Ice King. I mean, like, yeah, they're gonna have Simon in it. He's gonna go to other universe where he meet them, and that's pretty much it.
Also, I like that he puts his fan fiction in the thing that makes things alive, and it just makes the book alive.
That was the biggest fuck you in that show. I love that. Where the book just like says random garbage and rips ass the whole time. I love that episode.
It's like it's just like you just take like younger you logic, where it's like I want to beat Sonic the Hedgehog, and
don't bring that
just
up.
put the game in.
Yeah, and then I love that. The fucker gets exactly what he deserves. I love the joke where Lemongrab goes, Ice King, how do you taste? He says mild or spicy, and Ice King goes kinda lonely. You think you taste mild, spicy, or lonely?
I wonder what lonely tastes like.
Probably tastes like burnt rubber. I imagine it tastes like overcooked grilled cheese.
Just slightly charred, but somewhat. It's like I don't get that though. Like slightly charred bread, but still got some nice melty cheese in it.
Yeah. No,
loneliness is pretty tasty.
No, it's that kind of grilled cheese where you cook it. It's really not that good, but it's your favorite meal, so you compensate, eat the whole thing, and you feel like shit.
It's like, oh damn it, I cooked it too long.
Oh well, grilled cheese is grilled cheese.
Like food is food. And then it cuts the jaws like, oh, my stomach.
I love that bit. Dude, shut up. Or his eyes bug out of his head. He's like, dude, shut up. I miss JonTron. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Can he come back? Again?
I want JonTron back.
Fucking...
I want the original JonTron back. I want the racist JonTron.
Racist JonTron was funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I watched this video on YouTube earlier. I think it was like this SNL skit where it's supposed to be like a news broadcast talking about social political stuff. And I noticed everybody only like clapped and applauded. Nobody laughed when they told a joke. They just clapped. And it's like, yeah, maybe it's because you can't tell any edgy jokes. And when they told the 2 race jokes they told, actually got a laugh out of people. It's like, maybe race jokes are funny and you shouldn't have a stick up your ass about it.
It's like, as long as it's not overly offensive, then it's funny.
No, it should be overly offensive. That's what makes it. That's what makes it funny. Is how shocking it is. It makes pussy's pearls clutch.
That's what Dave Chappelle's comedy is, and I really like his racist jokes.
Have you seen that new Netflix special everyone's freaking out about?
No.
People are getting pissed because he told trans jokes. And
oh no, not the poor trans people.
1,000 Netflix employees threatened to walk off. And the person who organized that got fired because they leaked company info. But they think they got fired because they're trans.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. No, get in the hole, Mario.
Get in the tub. Get in the tub. In the tub. In the tub.
Pop. Love that part.
Yeah, it's just Mario.
trying to drop the item in the right place in the video game be like, haha, I couldn't think of an example. Dropping my fucking garbage in Animal Crossing feels like that all the time. Like when I'm trying to put an object in the right place, it's never in the right place. Like, get in the spot, in the spot, in the spot. But
And then you get it in the spot and goes.
then I get it in the spot, but I definitely fuck something else up. Animal Crossing's good, but it's kind of stinky.
I wish the houses were. I wish the houses had more stuff, or like more places to shove things, because it really seems like there's not that many spots to put anything in.
Well, you can get more.
It gets filled up way too quickly.
You can get more room. You just gotta pay up the ass for it. Like, god damn it, motherfucker!
Stop looking at Mario Galaxy.
I still haven't paid off the house debt yet because it's 150,000 bells.
Yeah, and then Tom Nook said, "Give me rent."
He thought he said, "Give me rent or I steal your food." Why is he Dracula?
Tom Nook go blah blah blah.
And then he says, "I don't say blah blah blah. I say give me money." Oh god.
Yeah, Tom Nook said, "Give me rent," and then the Animal Crossing version of Red is like, "You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door."
Yeah, that's what she sounds like. Yeah, I'll just have you do the voice, and you'll do that.
Yeah, Sam didn't. There, just put that in the direct.
As a joke thing, just like, everybody is voiced by Jason.
Jason is now the canonical voice of Red in Animal Crossing.
In Animal Crossing specifically? Oh god. I'm bad at this game, dude.
Stop sucking at the platforming.
Jason, you gotta give me better advice than that.
Shut up, Chris.
Wait, what? Is that something Chris O'Neill said?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Why you call me Chris? What's happening?
I don't know. I'm making fun of Ding Dong.
That's what Ding Dong sounds like.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm gonna complain about the video game, Chris. And then Chris go, ooh, because that's basically his appeal. I love him, but a lot of his appeal is funny noises.
Yeah, and then Julian and Tomar both wheeze in the background.
Tomar doesn't wheeze. He just goes, "That's a weird thing. I wouldn't do that." And Zach goes, "Tomar, what would you do if you fucking..."
And then Zach starts talking about Tomar's man pussy.
He would say, "Tomar, what if Jaxie grew a penis?" And he would say, "I wouldn't like that." And Chris would go, "Ha ha 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 ha."
You're so funny, Tomar.
You're so funny, Tomar. Is that what Chris sounds like? You're so funny. What is he, Homer Simpson?
Yeah, whenever he does a stupid voice.
Oh yeah, he says, "Ding dong, what would you do if I stuck my sling slong in your wing wong?" And then Julian would
and then Lyle, he just exists.
And then Zach would say, "Lyle, they hit the Pentagon." I love that joke. Like, I think Lyle was bitching about playing Worms or something. And he was like, "You guys woke me up," and Zach woke me up, and Zach went like, "Lyle, hit the fucking Pentagon." I love that shit. I can't do my Zach impression anymore. It's so bad.
Damn it.
Because you thought it was so good because you're a literal psychopath.
Yes, I am.
You people were like, "Oh, you sound just like Zach," and I sounded like 10% like Zach, and you're... Ugh.
Well, you sound like Zach when he did the stupid voices. Yeah, I'm not saying that you sound exactly like how he talks constantly. I mean, it's just like whenever he did something, Steve. He does a lot of stupid voices, though. Yeah.
Zach's funny. He's a funny creature.
Yes, he is. What? Okay, of YouTuber merch that I would actually be willing to buy, I would be definitely be willing to buy a Zach plushie.
I really wanted the Zach plushie, yeah, but it's out of stock right now.
Yeah.
I gotta refund those tickets. It's starting to get close, and I keep forgetting to do that.
It's like, bro, get that money. Scalp someone on eBay.
Seriously, be like, hey, Game Grumps tickets, $500. Guaranteed you will see Jaden's tits. And Aaron's tits.
And Ross's tits.
Yeah, you'll just... It's called the Game Grumps Mass YouTuber Titty Showdown.
Oh, God. Not great. Now I've got images of Jaden porn in my mind.
Why do you have
It's
images?
frightening.
Oh, yeah, because people make porn of Jaden, including me.
Like, I don't know. It just feels weird to think that people draw, like, porn of her avatar, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Like, but at the same time, I feel like, well, if someone made, like, drawings like that of Red, I'd be perfectly fine. Then again, I don't know how you'd react to that.
Dude, I would love it. I think that'd be the funniest and, like, greatest shit on earth. If most of my fan art was made up of porn, I would love that. I'd be like, yep, this is what I'm known for. Porn. I mean, hey, I'm making people happy, so whatever.
I guess it's because it's like Jaden like has already like discussed that like that it's something that makes her uncomfy,
Why?
which is understandable. But then it's like, yeah, like like your perspective on it, it's like, yeah, this is fucked funny.
I'd get if it was porn based on, like, her actual physical appearance, but it's porn based on her, the cartoon, which looks nothing like her in real life. I mean, I get it's supposed to be a representation of her, but it's like if someone made porn on my avatar. My avatar looks fucking jack shit like me. Brown hair and ponytail, that's it.
Yeah. And then I already have porn of me.
You do? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. My life as a YouTuber has been fulfilled.
And you didn't even have to try for most of it.
Yeah.
Yay! Three cheers for not trying. Three cheers for feeling sorry for ourselves.
Hip hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray. Starting to get a little tired.
Having a little trouble here.
I think, is this supposed to break me? Is this supposed to stop me?
No, I'm making fun of Porkins and the Family Guy Star Wars thing.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched those in a long time, but I want to.
Yeah, there's one part where a person's like, "Cover me, Porkins," and it's just this really fat guy in an X-Wing, and he's like, "Having a little trouble here," and he's too heavy, and the X-Wing crashes.
I was really hoping, please tell me the X-Men crashes. I love the idea of really fat people getting into dangerous situations because they can't do anything about it. Uh-oh, I undershot. Uh-oh. Wait, have you ever seen that? The Simpsons did the Harlem Shake like 5 years after it was irrelevant.
Oh.
And they have Peter go do 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 the Homer Shake. I love that shit.
That's stupid.
It's funny because of how shit it is. Do Homer and Willie have the same voice actor? Because it sure sounds like it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Also, Willie is really fucking hot. I didn't know. He was that fucking buff. I love it.
Oh yeah, for a ginger Scotsman, hell yeah.
I love that joke in the show. With the characters that it looks super noodly and weak, and then they rip off their shirts and they're fucking ripped. Like Flanders.
Dude, you should look at fucking Flanders.
I've seen Flanders. poured. I'm kidding. No.
No, there's an episode. It's called like A Streetcar Named Marge, and it's in season 4. Flanders is fucking ripped. He's yoked.
Fucking raw.
Like, Jesus Christ, he looks like he's gonna like fucking pin you up against a wall and fucking treat you like his bitch.
Nah, he wouldn't do that. He's too nice of a person, I think. I hope.
He's a Christian at heart, but he has a dark side.
He's a Christian at heart, devil at penis. Wait, that don't make sense.
The devil may penis.
Hearts and penises are pretty similar. They're both like red and veiny and pulsate. Wait, I don't think most penises are red. It might just be a me problem. What? That's not true, by the way. I don't.
Yeah, your penis is blue. We've all seen it.
No, we haven't. It's like the ultimate blue ball. It's when you strangle your dick and it can't breathe
anymore. What do you think of this boss fight and how it never returns?
It's really annoying. I don't like it as a boss, and I'm glad it never returns. Does it return? No, it doesn't. Mario Galaxy 2 has one of those levels where it's like, Old Boss Galaxy or something like that, where you play a bunch of bosses from this game, but I don't think this one came back.
I like the character design of this Magic Koopa.
It's cool, but it's just weird, like, why would they put so much effort into this?
I don't know, why would they put so much effort into this game?
A good question. Why would they? Is it perhaps because Nintendo gave a bit of a shit?
Strange, isn't it?
I know everything. You know nothing.
Wait a minute, that's Shark Boy and Lava Girl, not Sonic.
Yeah, imagine going up to, like, fighting a robot version of yourself. Where it's literally just a supercomputer, and you just tell it that it knows nothing.
It would probably get an existential crisis if it was anything like me. Wait, don't bring back your stupid kids, please. Just let me fight you. Alright, get over here. Come on, spawn. There we go. Wow. On my own time, this took me like a half an hour to beat.
Amazing. Every time with that animation, I keep thinking it's just going to get stuck on the top of that, like, little ledge.
You almost want it to. Just to have it happen.
Like, you just defeat the boss, and then, like, you can't get the star yet because you have to do, like, a whole other platforming challenge just to get to it.
Oh, my back. I think I broke it.
Oh, my back. I think I threw out my back. I'll save you, Squidward.
Wait, why am I going into another level? This episode's like 58 minutes long.